like, oh God, I'm actually in an episode of Mighty Car Mods.
Oh, really?
It's still up there. That was back when my red wagon was still going, so I would have just finished high school. So I think I was in uni, so 2010. And
damn.
Yep, I went and saw them, met them in person, and they like, yeah, come. I told them this crazy story. Everything's a story with me. So driving to this event down to the Gold Coast, and something started going wrong with the 31. Like the gauges are starting to bounce around, lights would die, and the radio would cut in and out. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I didn't know anything about cars back then. I wasn't even interested in them. And I picked up my cousin, and we drove all the way down. I rang my dad. He's like, I don't know. He had busted his back or something at the time, so he was no help. I think he was actually at work. I can't remember. But he's like, look, you'll either make it or you won't. Just keep driving. I was like, sounds good to me. So we made it all the way to the Griffith Uni down to the Gold Coast there.
Yeah.
First set of lights off the highway. We stop. Car just dies. Key, nothing. So then we jump out and push it. And as we start pushing, the light turns green. And we push it through the intersection off to the side. Anyway, tow truck comes, tows us to safety. Guy comes and inspects the bushes on the alternator. He's like, I don't know what's wrong with it. So we ring RSEQ again. This is before, well, at least before I owned a smartphone. So I had a GPS that could give me distances and stuff, but I rang RSEQ and they're like, yeah, look, you've got 10 Ks free towing. What do you want to do? And I'm like, well, that's 60 Ks home. So I guess, I don't know. And then I just started looking around on the map and I could see where we were and I could see where the Mighty Car Mods event was, and it was 9.8 kilometres. Like, perfect! Tow me there! So we got a tow truck to like the back suburbs, dumped us, we walked, and get in, and then I meet Marty and Moog, and they're like, oh, how's your day been? I was like, oh, boy's my day, and I like told them this huge story, and they're like, wow, that's epic. Anyway, how do you like Mighty Car Mods? I'm like, yeah, I love Mighty Car Mods. I've seen every episode. They're like, great. That was all I took. Just that one bit of the Mighty Car Mods. I was like, oh man, I felt my story was good, but understandably, it's a huge video. I got to condense it down.
That's it.
But yeah, that was quite funny to meet them and be on an episode.